When it comes to survival, the single most important item in your bug-out bag is a way to secure safe drinking water. You can go weeks without food, but only about 3 days without water, and in a crisis, your body will dehydrate even faster if you're stressed, moving a lot, or exposed to heat. Too many people throw expensive tools and gadgets into their bug-out bags while overlooking this life or death necessity. Without clean water, everything else in your bag becomes useless because you won't have the energy or clarity to use it. That's why a compact, reliable water filtration system should be the first thing you pack. There are many options, but it doesn't have to be complicated. A portable filter like a Life Straw or Sawyer Mini is lightweight, inexpensive, and can filter thousands of liters of water. Pair that with purification tablets, which are small, cheap, and long-lasting, and you already have multiple ways to make questionable water safe. A stainless steel water bottle is another underrated item because it allows you to boil water directly over a fire, giving you yet another purification method. This redundancy matters because in a true emergency, filters can clog, tablets can run out, and only those who planned ahead will stay hydrated. Carrying water itself is also critical. Your bug-out bag should have the capacity to hold at least 1 to 2 liters at a time, and a collapsible water bladder or pouch makes this easier without taking up much space. Too often, people waste money on tactical gear but forget that hydration is what keeps them alive. If you remember nothing else, remember this. Your first priority is water. Secure it, purify it, carry it. Without it, survival isn't possible. Shelter is one of the absolute essentials in any bug-out bag because exposure to the elements can kill faster than hunger or even dehydration. In survival situations, there is a rule often called the rule of threes. You can survive 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, and 3 hours without adequate shelter in extreme conditions. Rain, wind, snow, or freezing temperatures can take you down quickly if you don't have a way to protect yourself, and yet many people overlook this when building their bag. They waste money on flashy gear, but forget that staying dry and warm is the real key to making it through the first night. A bug-out bag doesn't need to carry a full camping tent, but it does need a lightweight, compact solution to keep you out of the weather. A durable tarp with strong tie-down cords can provide quick overhead cover from rain or sun. An emergency bivy or Mylar sleeping bag can reflect body heat and prevent hypothermia even when temperatures drop suddenly. A compact tent designed for one person is also a solid option if your bag has the space. The goal is to have something that can be set up fast, doesn't weigh much, and gives reliable protection when conditions turn harsh. Shelter also includes clothing layers. Packing an extra thermal shirt, socks, and a rain poncho can mean the difference between shivering all night and actually being able to rest and recover energy. Cotton clothing should be avoided because it holds moisture, while synthetic or wool layers keep you warm even when damp. Your bug-out bag should essentially guarantee that you can stay dry, shielded, and warm in any environment. Shelter isn't about comfort, it's about survival, and without it, your chances drop sharply. Food is another core essential in a bug-out bag because even though you can survive longer without it than without water or shelter, lack of calories quickly leads to weakness, poor decision-making, and exhaustion. In a crisis, you may be walking long distances, carrying heavy loads, or facing stressful situations that burn more energy than usual. If your body runs out of fuel, it doesn't matter how much gear you carry, you won't have the strength to use it. That's why smart, lightweight, and long-lasting food choices are a must for every bug-out bag. The key is efficiency. You don't want bulky meals or items that require a lot of cooking. High-calorie, nutrient-dense foods like energy bars, trail mix, peanut butter packets, jerky, and freeze Dried meals give you maximum fuel without weighing you down. Freeze. Dried meals are especially effective because they're lightweight and last for years, requiring only hot water to prepare. A few well-packed meals can give you days of survival food in a very small space. Cooking gear should also be minimal but reliable. A small, compact stove that runs on fuel canisters or even a lightweight alcohol stove allows you to boil water and heat meals quickly. Paired with a metal cup or pot, you'll be able to cook, sanitize water, and stay warm with hot drinks. Remember, food is not just physical fuel, it also boosts morale. A hot meal in the middle of a stressful situation can restore focus and mental strength. Your bug-out bag doesn't need gourmet supplies or heavy canned goods. Instead, it needs lightweight, long-lasting, and high-energy options that can be eaten on the move. Food is your endurance. Pack it wisely, and it will keep you sharp, strong, and moving forward when survival demands everything from you. A first aid kit is one of the most critical bug-out bag essentials because in a survival situation, even a small injury can turn deadly if it's not treated quickly. Cuts, burns, sprains, and infections are far more dangerous when professional medical help isn't immediately available. Something as minor as a blister from walking long distances can become infected and slow you down, putting your entire family at risk. That's why a real, well-stocked first aid kit, not just a box of Band-Aids, belongs in every bug-out bag. The foundation of your kit should include basics for wound care: adhesive bandages, sterile gauze, antiseptic wipes, medical tape, and antibiotic ointment. These items allow you to stop bleeding, cover wounds, and prevent infection. Beyond that, you'll need trauma supplies like larger dressings, a tourniquet, and burn gel to handle more serious injuries. Over-the-counter medications such as pain relievers, antidiarrheal tablets, and antihistamines can make a huge difference in maintaining your ability to function when sick or injured. It's also important to pack personal medications if you or family members rely on them, since pharmacies may not be available during a crisis. Gloves, tweezers, and small scissors are useful tools for handling injuries safely and effectively. A compact first aid manual or quick reference card is also valuable, especially if stress makes it difficult to remember what to do in the moment. The key to a survival-ready first aid kit is balance, carrying enough supplies to handle real emergencies without overloading your bag with unnecessary extras. Injuries are often unpredictable, but preparation gives you control. A well-packed first aid kit ensures that one accident doesn't spiral into disaster, turning your bug-out plan into a life-threatening situation. In survival, your ability to treat injuries can be as vital as food or water. Fire-making tools are a non-negotiable part of any bug-out bag because fire is one of the most versatile survival resources you can create. Fire provides warmth in freezing conditions, cooks food, purifies water, and acts as a natural deterrent against wild animals. It also boosts morale, giving you light and a sense of security when everything else feels uncertain. Yet many people underestimate fire-making, throwing a single lighter into their bag and assuming that's enough. In reality, fire is too important to leave to chance, which is why your bug-out bag should always include multiple ways to start one. The simplest option is waterproof matches, which are compact and dependable if stored properly. A reliable lighter, like a refillable butane model, should also be part of your kit because it provides instant fire on demand. But these tools can fail, matches can run out, and lighters can break, which is why you also need a long-lasting backup like a ferrocerium rod. A ferro rod works even when wet and can produce thousands of sparks, making it a dependable fire starter in nearly any condition. Along with ignition sources, tinder is equally important. In wet or windy weather, finding dry tinder in the wild can be difficult, so carrying cotton balls coated in petroleum jelly, commercial fire starters, or compact tinder sticks ensures you can get a flame going quickly. A small metal container or stove can also help you control fire safely and cook efficiently. The principle here is redundancy. By packing at least 3 methods of starting fire, you guarantee that no matter the situation, you'll always have access to this life-saving tool. Fire is more than comfort, it's survival itself. Without it, staying warm, safe, and strong becomes nearly impossible. Navigation tools are one of the most overlooked yet critical essentials in any bug-out bag. In a crisis, relying solely on your smartphone or GPS device is a dangerous gamble because batteries die, signals drop, and networks collapse. Without a way to navigate, you risk wandering in circles, wasting energy, and exposing yourself to unnecessary dangers. That's why having traditional navigation tools is a smart move. They don't rely on technology and can guide you when everything else fails. At the very least, your bug-out bag should include a durable compass and a detailed map of your local area and potential bug-out routes. A compass allows you to maintain direction even in dense forests, mountains, or urban environments where landmarks may be destroyed or unrecognizable. Paired with a map, it ensures you can chart safe paths to water sources, shelter locations, or designated meeting points. Laminating maps or keeping them in waterproof pouches will protect them from rain and wear, making them usable for years. In addition to a compass and maps, small upgrades like a protractor for measuring bearings or a simple guidebook on orienteering can significantly improve your ability to navigate effectively. Another smart addition is a signal mirror or whistle tools that don't just help you find your way, but can also help rescuers find you if you're lost or injured. Even if you're skilled in survival, disorientation is common when stress, hunger, or fatigue set in. Navigation tools cut through that uncertainty, giving you confidence and direction when every decision matters. They might not seem as exciting as a knife or a fire starter, but they're equally essential. In survival, knowing where you are and where you need to go could be the difference between life and death.